Yeah, so I'm aiming for 3185. 3185. What am I right now? 3184. Yeah, so if I get the next one right, it'll be a new personal best. So wish me luck. Wish me luck. And I will have chat minimized once I get it loaded here. Okay. So I'm going to refresh because sometimes if you don't do that, it won't count. So I'm going to refresh twice because I'm paranoid. Okay. And I'm going to minimize chat now. Everything's loaded. Chat is minimized. Here we go. Going for a new personal best. So if knight f2, this is almost mate. So are they giving me an easy one? He's got king h4, but let me just slow down my mind a little bit. There's no rush. There's no rush, but this looks very doable. This looks simple. Knight f2 check, and then king h4. So I might want to reverse that order because maybe I go here first, but let me just follow this line of reasoning. Then, is this not just mate? Don't tell me it's a stupid mate in two. Just knight f2, king h4, knight f5. Let me do this with the arrows, stupid arrows. But it just looks like a... Oh, he might have... Oh, no, he might have king g5. So knight f2, king h4, knight f5. I am having some... No, that's just a mate in two. Why? What's up with chess.com puzzles? This is why I'm so perplexed. Knight f2, king h4, knight f5. No. It's not mate, but it will be. Yeah, he does have king. He does have king. Wait, what? Okay, my mind is not working here. Yeah, so knight f2, king h4, knight c5, and then he has king g5, and then I should have just h6 should be mate. It's not though. Okay, hang on. Oh, these, for some reason, it's I'm having trouble calculating this, even though this should be super simple. But knight f2, king h4, knight c5, king g5, and now he has king f4. So he's slippery. Knight f2, king h4, knight c5, check, king g5. But I do have, in that scenario, I have e4 covered and I have e3 covered, but I don't have e5 covered. So he's going to go king f4 to king e5. So instead of h6, f6. Oh, I can't play f6 though. Okay, so this is trickier than it looks. I'll just show the arrows again, but I was looking at this. Check, but then he has king g5. If I go h6, then he has king f4. And then he's going to run out this way. So after king f4, and I'm going to get, yeah, I'm going to go. After king f4, I might have knight d3. because that covers this escape square. So after knight d3, but then he has king e4. He's escaping. Somehow he escapes. That's pretty crazy. Check, check, check. Yeah, I don't like the way that they do the arrows with the knights. It's confusing. So do I have something else instead of h6? So starting over, so king f2, king h4. I'm having really trouble tracking these knights. Like, maybe I don't give a second check. Maybe I play h6 right away. Like, or even even just g5 right away. Because right now his king, if it was white's move, white can only go king h4. That's white's only king move, rather. So g5 is interesting. Now, I don't know if like rook f7 is a thing, you know, but yeah, I'm going to look at g5, because g5 I'm threatening knight f2. Oh, it's not even, yeah, g5 I'm threatening knight f2 mate. So g5, his only king move is, or sorry, his only move to give a square to the king is g4. But that does seem to work. I'm not doing a good job in this puzzle. I can tell, like my focus is not great here. Yeah, but g5, I think he just has g4. And then after knight f2, he has king g3. So that doesn't seem to work. Yeah, so the first move is maybe I make the first move. Yeah, so maybe knight f2 still first. Wait, what if I considered, instead of knight f2, what if I considered knight g5? Knight g5, so knight g5, king h4. And then I have knight f3. And then what, he has to go back to king h3? Is that right? Knight g5, king h4, knight takes f3. And it looks like he has to go back king h3. But then I'm not making progress there. Tough. Okay, now I'm going to look at this again. So knight, sorry, I'm sure you guys solved this ages ago, but knight f2, king h4, instead of h6, oh no, instead of the other check, I think maybe a slow move there. So knight f2, king h4, and then I don't want him coming here. So then maybe I play h6, or even king, maybe bring in the king, because that way I don't even have to worry about these checks. So maybe knight f2, king h4, king h5, or sorry, king h6 rather. But then he has time, he's got time to play here again. Then he has time to play g4. Tricky. What if I went king h6 first and then g4? G4 is always an annoyance. God, this is hard, eh? Is it hard or is it just me? That's what she said. Okay. So this is tricky. I keep jumping around with all my calculations. This seems like, to me, it seems like the way to start. But again, this is also interesting. Because it's kind of nice because there's only one move. And we can take the pawn. Maybe we don't take the pawn. What was the problem? Is that he comes back here. Yeah, that's what I like about knight f2, is that we control the king going to h6. That's what I like about that. Even though this is forcing. Well, yeah. No, I do cover that. I do cover it. But if I go this way, oh, I think I just found the mate. I might have just found it there, and then h5. So knight g5. Oh, I forgot about this. No, sorry. That's forced. Okay, I'm losing my mind, by the way. So knight g5, king h4. Oh, the problem is he's attacking the knight. That's the problem. Yeah, because I was looking at this check, and then this is mate. It's not even mate because you can still take the knight. Yeah, that's why I wanted king h6. And the problem is if I prepare h6 or king h6, he always has g4. Okay. So back to the drawing board here. Yeah, if I go this route again, king g5, this was my original plan. So check and check. This was the original plan. Actually, I wonder if I have knight h4 and then h5. Check. King h4, knight g2. Oh, this is looking promising. I've said that before, but this really does look promising. Knight f2, right? King h4, knight g2. That looks really good. Then king g5, h6 is mate. I think that's it. Let me do it without the arrows. Ooh boy. Knight f2 check. King h4, knight g2 check. And those knights are beautiful there. I sound like Trump. But yeah, so knight f2, king h4, knight g2. He has to go king g5. And then h6 is mate. These knights are just tremendous on these squares. They cover all four of these squares here. Yeah, that's it. But I'm just triple verifying here because I don't want to get it wrong after all of that. But yeah, just check. I should have seen this earlier. Yeah, and then just h6. I'm going for it. It just ends there. Okay, opening up chat. Okay, that's a new personal best for me on chess.com puzzles. 3189 now. Okay, I'm just gonna read the chat now. MD Gaming said knight f2, king h4. Oh, it looks like MD Game. Oh, and he got it quite a long time ago. At 10:57. So he got it 10 minutes ago. Yeah. Good job, MD Gaming. Yeah, so that was, it's tricky because there's so many permutations of that, right? It's pretty annoying because the actual solution is very simple, right? When you see it, but again, there's so many permutations. Where did it start here? Here. So many permutations of that. Do you start this way? Do you start this way? And then there's so many continuations to factor through. But I should have, I should have seen that knight g2. Once I saw knight g2, I was, pretty excited just because these knights they cover everything. Look at the power of those knights. Holy crap. In fact, even e3 is covered. That's a nice little pattern to keep in mind. 2 knights side by side like that. Wow. Look at that coverage. Holy crap. But yeah, 31.89. I'm very happy to have set a new personal best. It's been a little while. In fact, if I take a look at my account, it'll probably get cut off. Well, maybe it doesn't get cut off. My puzzle account here. I haven't done any normal puzzle on chess.com in quite a while, actually. The last one was March 20th. So that's my, can you see? Okay, that's my graph over the past year. So gained about 115 points in the past year, and then all time here.